So, da gehen wir mal wieder runter in die gute Stube. Ich muss sagen, ich habe darauf erstmal überhaupt gar keinen Bock, weil ich kann mir aber auch vorstellen, dass der Hausmeister es nicht gewesen sein könnte, weil das doch jetzt schon sehr, ja, zu offensichtlich eigentlich ist. Nee, Quark, warte mal. Nee, doch, ich muss... Ja, weil es eigentlich so offensichtlich ist, dass er das ist, beziehungsweise sein könnte. Kann natürlich auch sein, dass er jemanden verloren hat und selber Nachforschungen wie heißt das? Nachforschungen gemacht hat. Dann schrecke ich mich wieder.
A key? Was this always here? I must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
Lagerraumkeller. Ist schon echt abgefahren. Das ist halt schon echt abgefahren. Mhm. Mhm.
Hey, Forrest!
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the
Oh,
intercom.
Junge.
Sorry.
Ich war jetzt
Buzz
schon...
the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Mädchen. Oh, mein Herz. Boah, die bringen mich sowas von ins Grab. Die bringt mich noch ins Grab, das sage ich euch. So, was haben wir denn hier Schönes? Okay. Wozu brauchen wir denn jetzt hier diese Mausefalle?
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
So Gänsehaut, ne?
George Barrow, 1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps, find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait, George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
Das bin ich, wird mich echt, ne?
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death...
Delivery Note. Dem Overview. Okay, das werden wir wahrscheinlich irgendwann mal brauchen, oder? Warum ist das so ein Labyrinth?
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stopping. Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death. Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Ai, 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 ai. Ja.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. Is that recorded?
This has to be important.
Untersuchungsbericht der County-Gerichtsmedizinerin Namen der verstorbenen George Berger aus Zeitpunkt des Todes 2.9.1968 gegen 21 Uhr. Der Verstorbene ist ein männlicher Weißer, 18 Jahre alt. Erstickungsmerkmale deuten auf Ertrinken als Todesursache hin. Weitere Details unter Abschnitt 2 Absatz 4. Schürfwunden an den Fingerknöcheln stammen vermutlich von vergangenen Schlägereien, was mit der aggressiven Vorgeschichte des Verstorbenen übereinstimmt. Es wurden keine weiteren Verletzungen festgestellt. Nach Ansicht der Gerichtsmedizinerin gibt es keine Hinweise auf ein Fremdverschulden. Zusätzlich weist der vorläufige toxologische Bericht auf einen hohen Alkoholgehalt im Blut des Verstorbenen hin. Die Gerichtsmedizinerin ist der Auffassung, dass der Verstorbene im alkoholisierten Zustand schwimmen gegangen und im Zuge dessen ertrunken ist. Datum 3.9.1968, Uhrzeit 7 Uhr, Medizinerin Virginia Sullivan. Tut mir leid, dass ich Ihnen das aufgeführt habe, Virginia. Okay. Virginia, wir hatten doch eine, die Virginia hieß, nicht?
Ooh, a new vinyl for my collection.
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent. but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst that I can. I don't know. Do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you, but that's past mattering. Now,
Okay.
there's more I could say than I should say, but my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
What the hell? Peggy is not going to believe this.
Hm? Passiert doch jetzt auch irgendwas, oder? Oder?
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Denke ich
Poor
auch.
George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know. Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a written autopsy report.
What does it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
But that contradicts the tape.
I know. And I think I know why. There's a note with the report that says, "I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia."
If it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier, when we had to call the takeout restaurants, wasn't her name Virginia?
Ja, ich glaube.
We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
Oh, es wird interessant.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
Moved the body? How weird.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia
Dr.
stop
Sullivan, dachte
recording.
ich, oder?
I think it was Clive.
This is starting to make sense now. This is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death.
Warum sein
He
Tod
left this
vertuschen?
behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the whistling man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
Aus dem Grab heraus. Oh mein Gott. Das ist heftig.
God, you're back, Forrest.
Ja, ich bin auch froh, dass ich
I've
wieder
been
da
running
bin.
out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really. How are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
Das ist unsere Aufgabe. Da bin ich überfragt. Aber das ist unsere Aufgabe, würde ich sagen,
This is
oder?
our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nashs. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
Fredman Plunker here? Who's this? Is it you? Goose.
Nein, hier ist Forrest.
Plunker, hey, it's the radio man, Forrest Nashs.
Radio man? What's up?
Was
Solving
up?
mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
Right on.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd. So we're hanging out, bro.
Well, that's big of you, Plunker.
Oh, it's nothing.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, radio man. I'll just go get her.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
Brauchst du dich entschuldigen.
Don't be sorry. You've been through a lot.
I'm so sorry this happened to you, Virginia.
I thought I was. I thought...
Easy. We're not calling to talk about earlier. We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Clive?
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that name. What are you asking about this for?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
Aber sind wir so sicher? Das dachten wir auch. Glaubst du dir da so sicher?
Why are you so certain Clive's the whistling man?
Because all those years ago,
It's okay, Virginia. He's gone. We found evidence to suggest well...
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
How? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them, and we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said, and that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand, she needed me.
We understand.
Musst du gerade sagen, Peggy? Okay.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia.
Außerdem die Frage, warum wollten sie den Tod vertuschen?
So, Virginia is tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details?
Was haben die anderen
We
damit zu
could try
tun?
Sandra.
What would Sandra know?
I don't know, but we have to start somewhere. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
All right, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her
Andra.
jazz studio.
Andra?
Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who's this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Scream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Das klingt toll.
Really? Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then, too.
You got my number. But what about tonight? Is there anything you want to talk about right now?
Remember why we called, Forrest.
Ne,
Of course. Do you know why the whistling man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
War es ein Geheimnis?
Have you had to keep quiet about anything? Any secrets you've had to keep?
What would I have to keep quiet about?
I don't know. I mean, could be that you've seen something or heard something.
I never saw anything. And even if I did, what would that matter? And it was years ago.
Alles in Ordnung?
Sandra, are you okay?
It was years ago.
Wissen Bescheid.
We know, Sandra.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Ja.
Sure. I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Ja, war er.
Sandra? Who was he?
He said if I told everyone I found the kid in the reservoir instead of the river, I'm sorry. I can't do this.
Almgleister.
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better. You truly did great, Forrest.
Danke.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just a second.
Aber es ist, sag ich mal, an sich schon unlogisch, dass sie es einfach alles live sagen. Gesagt, der Mörderer kann sich einfach ein Radio schnappen und ja, kann sich selber dabei
Caller
zuhören.
waiting, Forrest.
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream with me, your host, Forrest Nashs.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really out of the blue.
Ist nicht das Ponty Pizza?
But I wondered if you could send this special birthday message to my uncle.
Jetzt wirklich?
You want to do that now? Really?
Why? Of course now. It's his birthday. I won't have a chance to do it again until next year.
May as well, Forrest.
Fine. What's his name?
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie.
Mhm.
His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name.
Okay.
But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my god damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Putney's Pizza. Starting at just...
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us! God damn it, Peggy, this is your fault!
My fault?
I said I didn't want to do it.
Don't blame me because Brian Ponty can't control himself. Don't worry. We've already got another caller on the line. Just pick it up, okay?
This is 189.16 The Scream. I'm Forrest Nashs. You're on the air, caller. Caller.
Der lacht.
Ponty.
Ponty's Pizza always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there.
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay? Forrest?
I hope the whistling man gets in with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry, that was too much.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
Solange es nicht Ponty ist. Oh Gott, es wird gespeichert. Das kann nichts Gutes heißen.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponty's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream with me, Forrest Nashs. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Dawn. Dawn? We played your song, Long Ride Home. Did you hear it? Can you tell us?
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your help.
Eine Abmachung.
Dawn, we had a deal. Kept my end. Who is the next target?
Oh, it's too late for that now.
I'll be the judge of that.
Oh, fine. Chuck Brody was the next target, but that ship sailed.
Wo wusstest du das?
How did you know it was Chuck?
Well, if I tell you, I might just put more people in danger.
People are already in danger. This might help.
Forrest, I don't have time. I need your help.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Wirklich.
Right. Okay. Tell us everything.
I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Ein Schlüssel?
Don't you have a key to get in?
Only for the apartment door. The front gate requires an entry code. The future is electronic, I guess. I need need that code to get inside.
Was soll ich
Which
da jetzt so
apartment
machen?
block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt
Datenschutz
any
geht
of
alle
your
was an.
listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
The sound really carries at night. Shit.
Laute Gegend.
Sounds like a noisy part of town.
It is. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any... He's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
Namens Sicherheitssystems.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Was? Warte, eine Menge Starling. Warte mal, ich speichere natürlich erst einmal. Okay. Starling?
Starling Security 4000, huh? Starling 4000. User manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy.
That's right. Very newly installed. I need the key code before the whistling man gets me.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment. You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah. Well, tell you what. We have a Starling 4000, or whatever, here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who. But to help someone.
Papier.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere Clive probably has the papers for the Starling
Here.
4000.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
Nothing except the manual.
All right. Well, I'll get Dom back on the line then, Forrest. I'll let you take it from here.
Thanks, Peggy.
When you're ready, shut the music off. Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nashs from 189.16, The Stream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I've been so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
Zugangscode geben.
The code is 715914.
Thank you, Forrest.
Forrest, what did we do?
Oops.
Whoops. Maybe that wasn't.
Forrest, there's another call coming in.
Evening caller, you're live on.
Forrest! The psycho's somewhere in the roller rink, dude. I just saw a shadow. Goddamn, how do you even get in? You've gotta help me, man.
Forrest!
Maxie, no! Come back!
Das war die!
I can't find my rifle, man. It's... I don't want to hurt anybody, but I can't let anything happen to... Maxie! 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 You didn't do anything wrong! Maxie.
God, poor Ricky.
Warte.
Okay, Gallows Creek. Here's some music while we process what just happened.
Warte. Nee, wir speichern mal. Warte mal, wir speichern. So, laden. Laden. Ich will dir mal den anderen Sicherheitscode geben. Krass. Aber ja, stimmt, woher soll sie das wissen? Na gut, Starling, Wir versuchen es.
Let's see what we can do. Starling 4000. User manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy.
Thank you, Forrest.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
Aber stimmt, macht eigentlich Sinn. Die muss dann
All right,
Zugangscode...
folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment.
Was für ein Plot-Twist.
Coming up for your listening
Was für ein
pleasure.
Plot-Twist. Damit
it's
habe ich überhaupt nicht gerechnet. Wir machen,
Tiger
warte mal.
with
Was war
their
das?
single, One Last Goodbye. You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest,
Einzelne,
was it
einzelne.
just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something
Ja,
was weird
Oh,
about
ich habe
that.
das nicht gecheckt.
Well, tell you what, we have a Starling 4000 or whatever here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who, but to help someone.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments.
Stimmt, die muss ja eigentlich
and
den
somewhere
Zugangscode wissen, ne?
Clive probably has
Ja,
the papers for the Starling 4000.
Aber ich hatte überhaupt nicht damit gerechnet, dass sie das
Welcome
ist.
back, Forrest. Find anything?
The
Ja.
Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Wir geben
Good.
ihr
And did you find anything else?
Nothing except the
die
manual.
11519.
Well, I'll get Dom back on the line then, Forrest. I'll let you take it from here.
Thanks, Peggy.
When you're ready, shut the music off. Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nashs from 189.16, The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I've been so
Oh.
afraid. What's the code to the gate?
The code is 191519.
Thank you, Forrest. Son of a bitch. Ah!
Is she?
Yeah, stay out! Nobody disrespects the sanctity of the ring! Don't ever come back here again! I'm calling the cops!
Gebt ihr keine Cops.
Thank God.
Ah,
Hello? Is someone there?
Ricky, get back inside and turn on the radio. Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him! That was the whistling man! The alarm gave me just enough time to get my rifle.
hab ich jetzt...
I don't like
Oh,
hurting
wo ist denn die
folks, but
Rollstuhlbahn?
I can't let anything happen to Maxie. He's my best friend, you know?
I...
Listen, man, I'm heading back inside. Gonna barricade that window. My man, thank you. You and Peggy can skate for free whenever you want.
Krass, aber
forever.
ich hätte den auch...
That's a done
Oh,
deal.
das ärgert mich. Ich hätte
Thanks,
eigentlich...
Ricky.
Beim,
Can't
ja,
wait.
You got it. Talk to you soon.
Okay, Gallows Creek. Here's some music while we process what just happened.
Oh mein
So,
Gott.
the whistling
Yeah.
man
Ist a woman.
is a woman?
Ja. Das war mir schon seit einer Weile klar, nee, mir gar nicht. Ich weiß nicht, ich kann es nicht glauben. Obwohl mich das tatsächlich mal interessieren würde, ich würde jetzt mal Punkt 3 nehmen, wie er drauf gekommen wäre. Weil für mich war das überhaupt nicht klar.
Yeah, I worked it out a while ago.
Yeah, sure, Forrest. You just never mentioned it. She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
Ja. Ja, sie wirkte ziemlich normal.
Yeah, she seemed pretty normal.
Why do you think she requested that song?
Um mich nach draußen zu locken?
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
Ja.
So? What now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement.
Oh, die wird aber jetzt wahrscheinlich zu uns kommen,
Okay,
oder?
you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nashs here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
Sind alle Nachbarn, passt aufeinander auf und bleibt in Sicherheit. Sage es ungenau, zur Zeit sollte mir wirklich niemanden trauen.
I'm sad to say, but it's time to trust no one. The killer was calling themselves Dawn.
Es könnte ein falscher Name sein.
This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call.
Ah, ja. Mit dem Ton hätte ich überhaupt nicht gerechnet, um ehrlich zu sein.